This guy is a bad Alanis Morrisette song.
Yeah.
He is literally going down on her in a theater. Does he go down on you in a theater?
Woo. I'm Vicki Barbolak.
And I'm Shawn Pulaski.
And this is Trailer Park Diaries.
Episode 5.
Let them eat my cake.
Vicki, it's been quite a morning already.
Yeah.
And it's only 9:15 a.m.
It's not too early to drink, is it?
It's never too early
Thank
to drink.
you.
That's going to be, I think, on our gravestone.
Right. That's
Because we're getting buried together, correct?
That is exactly. Well, I think we should get married at the memorial park here at the trailer. You know, the thing about the trailer park, it's almost like being in Las Vegas all the time because day drinking is just kind of like, expected.
Part of the plan.
Part of the deal.
Yeah, and it helps you, wipe away the pain.
Exactly.
Hey, but I know you're going to really love the drink. You're going to really love the drink today. Today, the drink is called the BDE, the Big Dick Energy.
Big Dick Energy. I
That's
could use
right.
some Big Dick Energy right now.
Well,
Yes, I could.
our diary seems to become a little sexual, so I thought, well, let's, if you will it will come. Big
That's
Dick
right.
Energy.
That's
so
right.
the Big Dick Energy has, well, first of all, it starts with penis ice.
Penis ice.
So,
Where do you find this?
You could just
penis
order
ice?
this on Amazon.
Okay.
Penis ice.
Those are darling.
So see, looks like a tiny, we never want to really face this. Have you ever faced anything this? No.
I did.
No.
My first.
No.
My
no.
first. No, it really was.
No.
I don't even call it a breaking
No.
of virginity.
Well,
no, he was so small.
I don't want to hear about
Okay,
it.
sorry.
Wipe that away. No. So you're going to have ice, and then we have pickle juice.
Okay, you put pickle juice in
Pickle
there.
juice
Really?
is kind of,
Pickle
is the
juice.
base.
Huh.
Pickle juice.
Interesting.
And then, of course, you're going to add the
Salty.
good shit.
And I
little
bet you that's real
vodka.
Tito's. You probably use real Tito's.
Of course, I use real Tito's.
What I do is I use my Brita
I know.
vodka in a
I know.
Tito's
You
bottle.
make it up and then you lie
I just
to your
bought a
guests.
bottle for $5, a gallon and a half, $5 Friday at Vaughn's. Mm-hmm. Brited it up, put it in my Tito's.
Good. And everybody was fooled but me.
Yeah.
Okay? Vodka, pickle juice. Vicki, you're going to add a little lemon, little slab,
Okay,
a little
vodka,
bit of lemon.
pickle juice, and lemon. This is very
Right.
exciting, Shawn.
Garnish.
Did you come up with the Big Dick Energy yourself?
Of course, I
like
think
that.
I am Big Dick Energy.
are very Big Dick energy.
Garnish, of
Okay.
course, a whole kosher.
It has to be kosher. I don't want a Protestant pickle in
Right, no Protestant
Okay,
pickles.
no.
Big and garnish. Look at that. Look
Oh
at
my
that.
God, that is a
mine's
very
little
erect
bigger.
cocktail.
Mine's a little bigger.
Man.
Cheers.
Boy, cheers
to
you.
the morning.
Here's to the Big Dick
Let's-
Energy.
yeah.
I can't wait to taste this.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Ooh, I love pickles.
I like sour.
Uh-huh.
You like sour.
Yeah, this
I
is
like-
good.
I
can't even
big
taste the
pickles.
vodka in this. That's how good this is.
It's so good.
Vicki, what's going on with that Ukrainian family you have in your house?
Oh my God, we got on the waiting list to get a Ukrainian family, and the first family I was very excited about. Then they didn't
you
come
get on a
over.
waiting list.
Yeah, it's through a church, and
Okay.
I got, so the first family I thought it's because maybe we lived in a trailer and stuff, but it was because their kid got accepted into a school in San Diego. So
You're waiting to get the Ukrainian
we got
family.
another family this weekend.
Oh, so
A
they
lovely
approved you
family.
guys?
Yeah.
They approved you and Pod?
They're desperate. They're desperate. They will take anyone.
They're like a
Apparently.
shelter?
Apparently.
Or the trailer?
Yeah, and it's just really fun. The mother speaks very good English, and she also, guess what?
Well,
She's
you
a
speak
permanent
Ukrainian,
makeup.
'cause you're
I
Ukrainian.
don't speak hardly any Ukrainian, only swear words as I remember. And
How's that
some
working
food
out?
and some food and recipes. But she's a professional eye makeup putter on her, permanent eye makeup. And
What
she
what
has
did you call her? An eye makeup
putter on her?
putter on
Yeah,
her.
she's professional.
Is that really a title?
I think so. It's on their license.
You mean she tattoos eyeliner onto
Thank you.
people's eyes?
Correct. And she's already got a job. There's a Russian woman in San Diego hired her, and her husband's an attorney in Russia. That's going to be hard here. And then they have 3 children. And they're darling, and they're just sweet, and they don't speak much English, but my daughter Emily has the horses, so we took the kids over to see the horses this weekend. It was very therapeutic because the kids are freaked out. Their lives were completely normal up until 11 days before, the attack. Their lives were completely normal. 11 days before the invasion, things started falling apart a little, and they made a go bag, and then 11 days after the first bomb hit, the dad was on the way to get a small operation.
Oh my
outpatient,
God, this is
saw a
like-
bomb go off. He said, "Get the go bags."
We gotta get to Vicki's
they
trailer
ran
park.
out of gas in their car going through Russia. Got out, abandoned the car, ran to the border. I'm not kidding you. And it's just wonderful to have them in the house.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Well, what are their names?
Well, I don't think I should say their names, actually, especially because of the kids.
Okay.
But
well, you
nice
ratted
family.
out your cousin Amy.
I'm
but
not getting, but I'm
here's-
saying.
Well, when are you bringing
Thank
them
you.
over?
I'll definitely
And
bring
then
them
you
over.
could show them my koi
They want to go
pond.
to the pool. I'd love to show.
Here's to the Ukrainian family.
You could make some fancy, nice food for them.
Well, me make food. You'll cook.
We'll order some nice
I'll
food.
drink and talk.
Yeah, okay.
And
Yeah.
I want to. You got the diary
Yeah.
out, and I know we have to go over what happened last
Right.
week. Last week we found out how Zoey actually came across Luke and that how they physically connected, because that was
Right.
kind of a mystery at the beginning of this diary.
Right.
And for those of you who don't know, we're reading a diary called My Always, which is the nickname
I probably
Zoe's.
shouldn't be eating the crunchy pickle right now, right?
Yeah, go ahead, eat the pickle.
Sorry, go ahead.
So Zoe's husband calls her My Always. And so Zoey has this encounter under the pier with mysterious Irish hot Luke,
Right.
who's glistening in a sun. They make out. He goes to
Whistle.
second base, almost third base, which we decided wasn't fisting, right?
Right.
We decided
No.
third base
Right.
is
Especially for our
just under
generation.
her pants.
Right.
And then they got busted by a lifeguard, and now all she's doing is thinking of Luke and not really her husband. So she goes to visit her grandma at the trailer park, Bubby, to kind of get her mind off it. And then last we left, she was watching Desperate Housewives on how to poison your husband with onions. I say this episode, she poisons her husband with onions.
Okay. Well, I
No
can't
thoughts?
wait I do not think she's going to poison her husband.
Okay.
But I'm
Aiden's dead. Go.
very excited that you do.
Go.
All right. June 23rd, 2005. Dear Diary, I talked to Aiden early this morning. I was really bummed when he told me he would still be away for another whole week. Oh, really? Was she? We had the most amazing conversation, and he told me how much he missed me, which of course made me start crying my eyes out the second we hung up.
Sure. I'm not even believing this girl anymore. Do you believe her?
I think she's
going
give her
through
the
it.
benefit. I'm thinking she's
going through the
torn.
guilt.
She's torn.
Torn.
I've never felt so much shame. The song Toxic came on the radio, and all I could think of was I needed to get my head on straight. If Aiden was home by my side, I wouldn't even think about cheating again. I finished all of the orders and closed the bakery down early.
Okay, does this girl like ever work? I feel like she's always like leaving the bakery.
Yeah, but
and
oh my
Aiden's
God,
not even
no.
in town.
She's probably up at 4 a.m. at the bakery, working her little brains out. You don't make bread and cakes without working your brains out.
I feel like she barely works. Go ahead.
No, she gets up so
I'm getting
early,
critical of her.
Shanika.
I don't like the whole
She
affair thing,
gets
even though
up
it's really steamy.
early
I
when
kind of
your-
have a thing.
When
I
your
have a thing
last
against-
episode of 90 Day Fiancé is playing, that's when that girl gets up in the morning and goes to work. I know I'm only running from myself. I thought maybe a hot shower and a movie would help me relax. So I went home, showered, and put on the flowing floral dress my bubby made for me.
That's sweet.
The bright colors cheered me up instantly. As I pulled into the parking garage of the Cineplex, I noticed a car behind me. It was a black Porsche SUV with tinted windows.
Okay, that's Luke, and he's going to murder her again.
It's going to be here now, not under the pier.
I know I'm the alarmist.
It's going to be in the movie theater.
Somehow,
He's gonna
this
kill
guy
her
is taking her
at the
out.
popcorn line. Okay. I couldn't make out the driver, but it looked like Luke's. Mm-hmm. When I
But at least he drives that hot car.
Of course
at least
he
it's a
does.
good car. It's not like a Prius. You can't
up.
murder anybody if you drive a
have a
Prius.
Prius.
Larry David drives a Prius.
Okay. When I pulled into a spot, the car sped past me and I lost sight of it. I ran into the mall and made a dash for the theater. I was praying he wasn't following me. I was praying it wasn't happening. If he was following me, how long has that been going on?
I think this guy has
How
had
could
his eyes set on her. I think he put some voodoo spell on her. I mean, I know he's hot, so we'd all take a gander and look at this guy. But there's just something.
This is so creepy, though.
I've been
following her in
hello,
the nighttime.
welcome to this
now I'm getting
diary.
it. Okay, now I'm getting that it's getting.
I love
really,
that you're like,
he's following
well,
her.
it's no big deal.
Well,
It's
it
no
wasn't
big
until
deal.
now he could be following her. Like at first, he must watch her leave the bakery, watch her leave her apartment.
I mean, does
Now
he have
he's
to have a
following her.
machete in his hand for you to be
he
like
might.
nervous, Vicki?
Okay, now I am.
Okay.
Okay. I swear this has to end. I will never cheat on Aiden again.
Yeah.
When I got to the movie theater, it's like I'm gonna go on a diet.
Plus,
The
she's wearing
only-
her bubby's dress.
Yeah.
It's like concentrate. Just get to the movies.
The only thing that that was playing was Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Not the best choice considering the rumors that he was unfaithful to Jennifer Aniston. She can't get away from it while they were filming it. Honestly, I could care less what movie I watched. I just needed to get inside quick. When I finally got into my seat,
I love that she's watching a movie about.
Yeah.
Well, it's not about adultery, but we all know what happened with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt.
Exactly.
So that has to come into mind when you see them together, because that's when that whole story was like.
That's when Jennifer Aniston got left, right?
Yeah, and how do you cheat on Rachel?
I don't know.
You don't. And then what's her next film of the day? Fatal Attraction? Like this is not. She needs to step out and go see something lighter, like Dumb and Dumber.
Angelina Jolie had those lips, though.
She still has them. She didn't die. She still got those
still
lips.
Pumps those bitches up. That's good for her. When I finally got into my seat, I was breathing hard and shaking. I was starting to have a panic attack, so I took some deep breaths and talked myself down. Just as the movie started, I heard someone sit behind me. There was hardly anyone in the theater, so it seemed strange at first. I finally got up the courage to look back, and it was Luke.
Of course it's Luke.
Oh, my God.
With the machete.
Run, girl. This time I'm saying it. Run. I looked away and then looked back again, and there was no one there.
Okay, this guy is officially a shapeshifter.
A ninja shapeshifter. Next thing I knew, he was next to me.
Shapeshifter.
It all happened so swiftly.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
He moved to her. Now he's next to her. Sitting next to her in the theater.
Okay.
I was trying hard not to acknowledge his dangerous presence. Holy shit. In my head, I kept telling myself to act calm and keep staring straight at the
Act
screen.
calm.
Somebody's been following me all day.
Which I've never said day one of my life. If that guy...
What would you be doing at that moment?
Act calm.
Oh, my God.
I would scream, we're all going to die. There's a murderer in the building. I'm not one. I was in a plane once, and it was a plane flying from Africa to London, and the plane had all these Muslim women. It was mostly Muslim women on the plane. The plane dropped like 2,000 feet. I immediately stood up and yelled, "We're all gonna die." That was my reflex. So if you think I'm gonna sit and I don't care how hot this guy is, he's shape-shifting.
Here's what I see: you just clutching your $300 black purse that you carry everywhere, and you're just clutching that purse and just not moving. That's what I see. I don't know what I would do.
Funny
I would just
is that you think my purse is only $300.
Okay, I didn't even know they could cost more than $300.
Yes, try $3,000.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
you spent
couture is not $300.
$3,000 on a purse.
Did I just announce how much? Now people are going to rob me.
I would never.
Don't rob me.
In your car.
I live in a trailer.
Jeez. Man, I had no idea. Okay. Suddenly, never mind. Suddenly, I felt his warm, rugged hand on my knee. The hand slowly started inching up at my dress as it caressed my inner thigh. I could feel myself getting wetter and wetter.
What?
God!
Dirty?
Right away. She's
dirty.
Fine.
What time is it this morning?
It didn't even matter that there were a few other people in the theater.
What? There's people there?
Of course there are. They're not in the bedroom because the animal magnetism ignited between us was undeniable. I wanted more, and I should have been careful for what I wished for because the next thing I knew, he had slid my pink laced panties off and got on his knees.
What?
Oh, God.
Who didn't see that?
And sticky floor and put his head under my dress between my legs.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He was kissing me so softly in all the right places, and I was biting on my hand to keep from moaning so the rest of the moviegoers couldn't hear me.
Oh, my God. I am very alert in a movie theater. I don't care what superhero movie I'm watching. I'm always watching the door for anybody who looks suspicious to come in. And I'm also always looking around me. I don't care how dark it is. Wouldn't you notice something like that?
You know, my first husband, he really liked porn. I didn't know. And I was very naive about sex. And he would take me to this horrible porn theater in Oceanside. And I was terrified to look up. And
wait, first husband number one or two?
One. And I would never look up, and it was just horrifying. I was like a horror movie, and I kept my eyes. I never looked at the movie. I never looked at anybody around. It was just disgusting. So I'm having kind of a flashback to those.
Did he do anything while he just made you watch it?
Yeah,
or
yeah. He thought I would get some tips and stuff.
Okay, but he didn't try and make a move on you,
God,
and he didn't have weirdly his.
I don't even want to know what he was doing because I wouldn't look up. And there was everyone in black coats, just horrible.
First of all, there's probably no women in that theater.
I was the only one for sure.
Oh, my God.
That was disgusting. Sorry. I just had a flashback. I would have brought it up.
Now this guy, let's just go back. This guy is a bad Alanis Morrisette song.
Yeah.
He is literally going down on her in a theater. Does he go down on you in a theater?
Who lets somebody do that they've been followed by? I mean, I can't.
I mean, the whole following thing is creepy, but it is kind of hot that it's. I mean, Esteban never tried it.
Okay,
I'm getting ideas.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll double date soon. Especially a movie.
He would break his back trying to be like, "What are you gonna do?"
Mind. You're too big, Vicki. He was a master at licking me.
I'm so embarrassed almost.
I had never had anyone go down on me like this before. I'm pretty sure this wasn't his first rodeo. Oh, no, shit.
Yeah, but once someone's really good at that, then, it's it's going to stick. Like, that's what she's kissing under the pier.
Whoa.
Like, this is now another level. Whoa. And that's a bold move.
Bold move.
He didn't try and fuck her first. He just was like, I'm going to publicly go down on you in a theater.
Jeez. I wonder. Oh my God!
Did you forget about me? Oh God, that's terrible.
Angelina Jolie's looking down on you. I'm not sure what the hell happened in that movie. All I know is I climaxed so hard.
What?
That my whole body was quivering when it was over. I started crying. I pushed Luke away and told him to never speak to me again.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't talk to me.
Hold on, I've got to gnaw on my pickle as you're talking about this. Go ahead.
I can't believe there's any pickle left. I told him I was happily married and this can never happen again. He's sort of...
That's so dramatic.
Oh, she's really firm. He sort of let out that same sexy laugh, like he didn't believe me.
Did he call her Milady?
Milady.
Milady, Lucky Charms in the building.
Of course he didn't
I'll go down on you in the theater.
God. It pissed me off for sure. And I grabbed my purse and ran as fast as I could. How dare he think he can keep following me and just show up like this? I have to tell Aiden, but how can I? That would be the end of it.
Oh, I want front row seat. Wouldn't you love to be a fly on the wall? Like, honey, I know you just
popcorn and
could you sit down on the could you sit down on the sofa, please, darling?
Yeah.
Listen, I made fish for dinner.
Yummy.
I made
tuna.
I made fish for dinner, and I have a lovely bottle of Zinfandel.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just something.
Fish.
There's just a little something I need to tell you.
Yeah, By the way, went to the movie today.
I went to the movie. Oh, and it was the most glorious movie.
Oh, God, it
was the one with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt and a guy going down on me in a theater. What?
Yeah, sure. Oh, honey, it's going to be fine.
She is not going to get a fucking
great.
cent.
No.
This is, that guy's family has some
there was probably some big prenups there. There were.
Shit.
As I raced out of the theater doors, I ran smack dab into Bubby.
What?
Of course.
She ran into Bubby?
Of course. Was Bubby in the theater? Was she in the theater? Holy
Bobby?
shit.
Did Bubby
was
know?
she in the theater? Did she suspect anything?
Oh, Bubby's watching the Mrs. Smith movie, and she sees her granddaughter going down on her and
heard her
in her dress, nonetheless, in the dress that Bubby made for her.
She has Monica Lewinsky'd that dress up. If she ever found out, I would never be able to overcome her disappointment. I can't even overcome my own disappointment. Luke walked by and looked me up and down.
Wiped his mouth.
I'm not sure she caught it. Of course she did.
She's
But
Bubby.
then again, she is a pretty shrewd woman with an incredible poker face.
Wow. Bubby knows.
That's that.
Bubby knows.
I think she knows.
Bubby knows.
She was probably in the theater. Oh my God. Can you imagine that?
No.
Oh God.
No.
That's craziness.
No.
Oh,
no.
God.
I went to a movie theater once with my grandma Bertha. We went to see Meatballs together. Remember Meatballs?
Yeah,
like
funny.
back in the day?
Yeah,
I barely knew what was going on,
Yeah.
but I could imagine somebody going down on me in the theater and Bubby catching me. I don't want anybody to catch me doing any of that. I don't even like to be in a spa naked. Like I've always covered in a.
Yeah.
So this is a show of exhibitionism. Like, this is major, and I don't know if this is something she ever did with. Well, I guess because they had sex in the ocean. which was
you
a
know,
public
I think
place.
I used to maybe kind of get turned on by that. Like one time, with my second husband, we did it in his truck out in Irvine, off the side of the freeway.
Oh no! You just
this
killed
is
the
worst.
whole story.
No, this is the worst part.
You know where it's like
There was this postman
Irvine.
eating his lunch. And we thought we were like way far away from it, but there was this postman eating his lunch, and I looked over at him, and his face just looked like he was going to throw up. And it was like back in the day when they were shooting all the postmen, and I'm like, oh man, that guy's got enough to worry about. I felt so bad. So I think that was the last time I.
Yeah,
possibly.
While he's eating his lunch in
I
Irvine.
didn't notice.
That was the most unromantic story I've
Sorry.
ever heard.
Yeah, well.
But this is spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandma knows.
Can we edit that part out? Is it too late?
No.
Oh God.
No, you got to keep that.
Damn it.
Well, this is
way spicy. I think I'm just so nervous from this story. I'm babbling because I'm freaked out right now.
What are you more freaked out that like
we're
somebody
opening this diary of all diaries
went down on her in a theater,
and the
or
grandmother sees? It's just all bizarre to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of levels of
cheating
no.
and a lot of it.
Again, Aiden's gonna find out, and maybe it's not gonna be Luke that murders her. Maybe it's just gonna be her own husband, Aiden. This is gonna be true crime.
Okay.
It's a true crime story waiting to happen.
All right, I'm freaked. I'm gonna. Usually, I'm not agreeing with you on these things of death and all. But this time with you, I'm with you on this. All of it. I'm in. So we're gonna find out what happens on next episode of
Trailer Park Diaries. You can never have sex in Irvine again. I'm gonna outlaw that.
I would never do it again.
No.
God. And the thing was, the truck was so small, we were sort of stuck and we couldn't come up. It was awful.
My God. Does she go down on you in a theater?